Yo, what's good, everyone? Today is July 22nd. This is the recap on today's price action. Had a huge move to the downside off New York Session Open. So let's break down today's price and see what actually happened. So going into New York Session Open here, price came up. We swept out these 15-minute highs from over here, which were also the London session highs, and then just dumped to the downside, just completely dumped about 240 points to the downside here. If you caught any of this trade, great job. Personally for me, my setup did not present itself through here, so I did not catch any of this down move. And then as far as price, after this area here, we took out previous day low, took out another 4-hour low. I'll jump on the daily time frame so we can see this here. So daily time frame, we had, this was today. So this is today, Tuesday. We had previous day low here. Price came down, swept that out. We swept out this low as well from last Friday. We were reacting out of this bullish daily fair value gap right here. We can see we came down, filled this daily gap almost perfectly, and then got a reaction back to the upside here. Then we'll jump back down into the 1 minute time frame. Obviously, after this, I wanted to see a big reversal back to the upside. Unfortunately, though, after price does dump a significant amount like this, over 200 points, typically we're not going to get anything crazy back to the upside because we have so many fair value gaps here. So this is a massive imbalance. My mic cut out. All right, I'm back. So usually when we have this many imbalances, we don't get a solid move back to the upside, and that's kind of what happens here. Obviously, I'm looking for an inverse, and we do not create any fair value gaps through here. We get a little move to the upside, a retrace down. We tapped into a 5-minute gap, and we do have an inverse here, but personally for me, was not good enough to take this trade. It would have played out, so you would have entered off this candle closure here. This was a strong candle. Good momentum here. Stop would have been right below the gap, and you could have just targeted equilibrium of the range, a 1-to-1, whatever it is that your model, entails. So personally for me, I probably would have targeted EQ of the range, would have been around here. This would have hit for a 1-to-2, 1-to-2.5 risk to reward. But this just wasn't super clean, choppy through here, so I did not take that. And then as far as the rest of the AM session goes, we were just chopping. So another no trade day. Model did not present itself, so therefore I do not take any trades. I don't chase because I know eventually my model will occur, and I'll put heavy risk on that trade. Just staying super patient, staying disciplined. The market rewards those who are patient. So that's the name of the game right here. We'll be back on here tomorrow with another recap. Peace.